guess my first question is this the underpinnings of tech over the next 10 years as we seem to be emerging from the period of frantic growth and development in smartphones?
Yeah. Well, I think it's gigantic. I do. I think natural language understanding, I think machine learning in general, artificial intelligence, it's probably hard to overstate how big of an impact it's going to have on society over the next 20 years. So it is big. It doesn't mean that phones are going to go away or anything like that. It's not like voice interfaces are going to replace screens. So people have eyes, and as long as people have eyes, they will also want screens, and we have fingers, we'd like to touch things and so on. But it has been a dream ever since people started in the early days of science fiction to have a computer that you can talk to in a natural way and actually have a conversation with and ask it to do things for you, and that is coming true. And you're seeing similar amazing progress with machine vision. We're the combination of new and better algorithms, vastly superior compute power, and the ability to harness huge amounts of training data. Those three things are coming together to solve some previously unsolvable problems, and they're going to drive a tremendous amount of utility for customers, and customers are going to adopt those things.
So is this, at Amazon in particular, are you deeply committed to this becoming a huge part of your business and what you do?
Absolutely. We've been working on it. We worked on it kind of behind the scenes for 4 years. We have more than 1,000 people dedicated just to Alexa and the Echo ecosystem. We have now a big set of third-party apps, the Alexa skills, that people have built using our SDK. And and there's so much more to come. It's just the tip of the iceberg of what you can do with these kinds of technologies.
The tip of the iceberg, is it the first inning, or is
it's the first inning?
Okay.
It might even be the first guys up at bat. It's really early, and I think we're on the edge of a golden era. It's going to be so exciting to see what happens. Just as a consumer, I want to see
who do you think are your competitors in this? Given that the first guy's up at bat, we don't really know what's going to happen five innings later.
All the major tech companies will do this, but there'll also be hundreds of startup companies, and there will be new advances. One of the things that right now, bigger companies like Amazon have an advantage especially because of the training data sets that are required to do this. So you need a lot of data to do extraordinary things with the current algorithms we have. But just remember, humans learn in a very different way. So we don't yet know how humans are unbelievably data efficient. We learn these incredibly complex things. You don't have to drive 1 million miles to be able to drive a car.
Right.
But the way we teach a self-driving car to drive today is we have the algorithms drive 1 million miles. And they're still not as good in certain scenarios as a human would be. And so humans are doing all kinds of special things to make that possible. We're also very power efficient. So, AlphaGo, which is a really impressive achievement, beat the world's best Go player, as you guys undoubtedly know. But, he's operating on about 50 watts. If AlphaGo had to be limited to 50 watts, he'd have creamed it. And so it's very interesting. Humans are just doing something fundamentally different from the current way that we do machine learning and machine intelligence. I get this question about work-life balance all the time from both ends of the spectrum. And my view is I don't even like the phrase work-life balance. I think it's misleading. I like the phrase work-life harmony, because I know that if I am energized at work, happy at work, feeling like I'm adding value, part of a team, whatever energizes you, that makes me better at home. It makes me a better husband, a better father, and likewise, if I'm happy at home, it makes me a better employee, better boss.